Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys had an awesome week. There's been a lot of stuff, a lot of crazy stuff kind of going on in the news, and I definitely want to talk about one of those things that hits kind of close to home for me. Today, I want to talk about race. Actually, let me repeat that. Today, I want to talk about race. Not practice, race. A lot of times that I watch the news, I always hear the newscaster suggest this country is ready to finally have a discussion on race. I don't even know what that means anymore, but I've heard it so many times, I swear to God, it makes my ears bleed. Okay, but today I actually want to have that discussion. I want to have a real discussion with whoever's out there that's ready to have that discussion too. But in order for us to do that, I think it's important for us to start somewhere real. And that real place we're going to start is if you don't think racism exists in this country, you can go ahead and excuse yourself. This is not your part of the show, and there's no getting through to you, so you can go ahead and leave, okay? And on the flip side, if you happen to think all people or all white people are racist, you can go ahead and leave too. We're looking for rational, logical thinkers to be a part of this discussion. You see, I always knew racism existed, but what I didn't know is how deeply rooted it still is today, up until this last week with this whole discussion about the Confederate flag. You see, I think it's important to be honest about what the Confederate flag actually represents. You see, some people in the South, some white people in the South, try to make it seem like the Confederate flag is about more than racism, slavery, and their declaration of war on the rest of the country. But the reality is, if that flag had won, black people would still be slaves today. I mean, how much more offensive can you get? And to make matters worse, John Boehner actually tried to make a last-ditch effort to save the flag being flown at certain cemeteries in the South. You see, the way I see it is if certain TV programs want to show the flag like Dukes of Hazzard, then let the consumer speak in terms of whether they find that appropriate or not. But as a government and as a people, there is only one flag that we recognize as our own. Thanks for watching, and this is just discussion one on many more to come on the topic of race in America. Thanks again, you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.